What is up, y'all? With today's video, we're gonna be talking about Shawty Bae yet again. I swear, this poor girl can't catch a break. Like, everything she does is like made into like a drama video. And I do have to keep it real. Okay, obviously I'm making this video because it is low-key kind of entertaining. We're gonna be talking about Shawty Bae for like 3 different reasons within today's video. She's like going viral on TikTok as usual, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw my previous video. I was talking about that bring it to me girl, bring it to me girl. Literally, that sound is like trending for like weeks now, and it's so popular. Well, let's just go ahead and dive right on into it. The first thing that I want to talk about, y'all, is that she was in McDonald's, and I guess she had to use the restroom, and somebody, an employee obviously, went to the cameras and literally recorded her dancing in front of the restroom. And she had made a video. You know what? I'm so mad at myself because I thought that I saved it. So a lot of people screen record her lives, and I could have sworn that I saved it, but I guess I did not save it, and I cannot find it for the life of me now. But she was on live before, and I guess she was like, I don't know, somebody was like driving her in a car, and she was talking about this whole McDonald's situation and the bathroom, and she's like, I'm going to sue them because it's like an invasion of privacy. And I do gotta keep it real. Like, if I'm being quite honest with you, I have been in those situations before to where I'm dancing in front of the restroom. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm literally gonna go. Do you know what I mean? And that's embarrassing. Like, I feel like, look, obviously Shawty Bae, she does a lot of controversial things, and you know, people say time and time again that she's not really a good person, and I always chop it up. I guess maybe I just like give her a pass because, you know, she's like not all there. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, I give her a pass because I don't think that she realizes how she comes across. And I've mentioned to you guys before, I'm kind of, in my opinion, okay, this is just an opinion, I feel like she has like Asperger's or something. That's literally just my opinion. The reason for that being is because I've looked up, you know, the whole symptoms and everything before. And I guess people with Asperger's just can't read social cues, and sometimes they don't realize how they come across, and sometimes they can come across very rude, but they don't mean to be. It just comes out that way, and I feel like Shawty Bae is like that, because so many fans of hers are like, oh my gosh, she's so damn rude, and we're going to talk about her being rude actually to fans in a bit, but so many people say that, so I'm kind of like, maybe she just doesn't realize it. Do you know what I mean? Because she does have a condition. I don't know exactly what it is. I never went down that, like, you know, rabbit hole of trying to figure out what exactly Shawty Bae has, but nonetheless, I have to say this video right here of her dancing in front of the restroom, that is kind of embarrassing, and I do feel like that is low-key an invasion of privacy, and I feel like that person could lose their job for that. Like, I don't understand how that's even like allowed, do you know what I mean? But obviously they did it because they recognize Shawty Bae, and low-key it was kind of a funny moment because she's like dancing in front of the restroom. She's like, oh my god, I'm literally gonna shit my pants, I gotta go. But I do kind of agree with her in the aspect of that is like an invasion of privacy. I wish I had that video. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I could have sworn it because I was like, there's quite a few things that we need to talk about Shawty Bae. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the next. Speaking of the next topic of Shawty Bae. Y'all, she was at the mall, and I guess so many people were, I can't believe this. I think I told you guys this before. So I went to the Cerritos Mall. I want to say, oh, maybe this was like 6 months ago, but I don't know. Y'all, my time frame is so horrible. I could be like, oh, like last week, and it was literally last year. Do you know what I mean? But I went to the Cerritos Mall, and they were doing a meet and greet for Shawty Bae at Beauty Creations. When I tell you that was, I thought like Beyonce was there. I was like, this mall was insane packed, and I didn't even know that they were doing a meet and greet there. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's this big old crowd for? And then they had like a picture and stuff, and it's like a meet and greet for Shawty Bae, and I was like, this many people show out for her? I'm kind of like, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm kind of like tripped out that she became so popular and so famous because I just don't understand why. I think like a lot of people just watch her because it's just like entertaining. Do you know what I mean? Like the things that she says is just kind of like, oh, and then she's always wrapped up in some drama. So I feel like people are like, you know, locked in on that. Anyway, she was shopping at a mall. This was not for a meet and greet. She was just regular shopping. And obviously people started to like, you know, notice her and whatnot. They had to like close the doors for the store that she was in. But I guess when she was walking out on the outside, a fan had came up to her, like a little girl, and she was like, you know, kind of shunning her. Like, no, I don't want to take a picture with you. And a lot of people say that she is like this, but also at the same time too, she said before on live that she has really bad anxiety. And I feel like this is just one of those situations to where you could be polite about it. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have seen several celebrities that are just kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm in a hurry. Do you know what I mean? Just literally say, I'm so sorry, I'm in a hurry. It's that simple. I mean, like, I get it, obviously, if you're getting bombarded, but if you guys can see from this clip right here, you know, she was just in the parking lot, so it's like she wasn't getting bombarded at this time, but she did earlier, so maybe that did flare up her anxiety, and maybe she was like, oh my god, like, I gotta get the hell out of here, which I understand, but there's always a way to go about things. I feel like if you say, for example, just are not in the mood, if you just don't want to, if you are busy, you know, it's like, I'm so sorry, I'm in a hurry. Literally just say that, and that's just it. Do you know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, the last topic that I want to talk about right here, I'm going to play a video for you guys because, oh my gosh, I am so curious to know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are about this, because if you guys don't remember from my previous Shawty Bae video, I had mentioned that one of the guys, I guess they live in, I think they call it like the Bae house or something like that. I don't know. It was like a group of content creators living in a house, and I guess apparently the house had gotten robbed, and somebody had recorded her room and said like her room is the only one that's not touched, and they were literally recording her whole entire room. And I have to keep it real with you guys, like, I consider myself to be a pretty messy person. Y'all, I feel like I am like the most clean person after seeing that. I was like, oh my gosh, her room was absolutely like destroyed. Like, y'all, she has her things everywhere. Like, I'm like, you can't even see the floor. You can't even see the counter in the restroom. Like, it's a hot mess. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm going to play right now a clip that apparently she was staying at a hotel. And one of the, I want to say like the, you know, the house attendants or maids, whatever you call them, I don't know what they're called inside the hotels. They were like, oh my gosh, look how she left the room. Like, it's absolutely horrible. It's so dirty. She's claiming, I'll play a TikTok after this. She's claiming that it's not her room, but I got to keep it real with you. In my personal opinion, I'm kind of thinking that it is, because I did see the videos of her room before by the other members of the house. And I was kind of like, you know what, this kind of does look like it would be her room. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I'm like, if you look at her own personal room, why wouldn't she leave like a hotel room like that? Do you know what I mean? But she claims it is not. But anyways, go ahead and check out this TikTok right here.
A housekeeper at the hotel that Shawty Bae was staying at posted a video showing how Shawty Bae left her room. Apparently she left trash and food all over the place, and that when she stepped inside, she could not believe her eyes. Y'all take a look.
Oh my God, cuando yo vi eso yo quería morir, pero ya ustedes saben, la gente no tiene consideración, todo eso era basura. Yo traté de dejarles el cuarto lo más bonito que pude. Después más adelante voy a subir el video del cuarto limpio. Miren aquí este cuarto que me salió. Oh my God, cuando yo vi eso yo quería morir, pero ya ustedes saben, la gente no tiene consideración, todo eso era basura. Aquí vemos, esta es la segunda parte del video del desastre, mírenlo ahí, hasta un perrito había, así fue que lo dejé. Duré 1 hora 45 minutos haciendo esa habitación, y ahí está el resultado del trabajo de la housekeeping. Aquí vemos, esta es la segunda parte del video.
So as y'all saw from right there, the room is like destroyed, and I guess like, you know, her dog's up in there. I don't know if it's the same type of room or whatnot. She claims that it is not it, but say, for example, if it is fake, like if it really wasn't her room, this is another situation that could go into a lawsuit, because say, for example, if this like room attendant ended up putting this information out there and saying, look at Shawty Bae's room, look how horrible she left it, like this is just such a mess, she could literally sue that hotel for defamation, obviously, for putting this out there and it's not her room. So I'm really curious to know like if Shawty Bae has a legal team, because I feel like situations like this, obviously given the McDonald's situation to where she's dancing in front of the restroom, I'm like, okay, I don't even know if that's legal. Do you know what I mean? If you guys know, let me know down below in the comments. But then also, I know specifically about this room situation. If a room attendant recorded and said this is Shawty Bae's room and put it out there, and then it's really not her room, then I feel like that could be a lawsuit for defamation. In my personal opinion, obviously I don't know the law, but I'm just kind of like, how could you spread misinformation about people like that? Also, I'm so curious to know the law on this. For example, if you are even allowed to say, for example, it really was her room, are you even allowed to like record it and then like put it out there on blast? Like, isn't that also another invasion of privacy, being that obviously her belongings and stuff were inside the room? So I'm curious to know about this whole situation. If you guys know about it, please let me know. Yeah, so Shawty Bae actually talked about this on live, and somebody did screen record it, so go ahead and check this out.
You're here. Shawty, you don't even have a pink bag, it's white.
I don't have a pink bag, boy bye. And plus, all my stuff is in Lakewood Ca house still. Go offer yourself.
I am a gentleman.
I haven't been there since I was packing. Girl, bye. Every time, you can even ask Jose Bae. Every time we leave an Airbnb, we always clean it. The fuck? I really got storage. I just need to tell the people to go get it and then put it in the storage. It was not my room, honey. I don't know. People try to put me in drama video. Nothing new. Nothing new. It was not my room, bro. I'm sick of you. I'm taking a break social media right now. That was not Dior, bro. Bro, Dior does not have white hair. Go off of yourself.
How do you know that?
Okay, there's a lot of... Yesterday I saw a lot of dogs that look like Dior. Go off of yourself. I don't be saying shit. That she stole my dog. Only the real people believe me. My real supporters.
So there you see it right there. She says every single time that she's in an Airbnb, hotel, or whatever, that she always cleans it. Obviously, I don't know if there's any truth to that. Do you know what I mean? I do have to go based upon the images of her room that I could definitely believe that could have been her Airbnb or hotel or whatever it was. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm kind of like, if your room is that messy, then of course you're gonna leave another place that messy. Do you know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion, obviously. But if this is in fact like her room that she stayed in, like she rented that Airbnb or hotel, whatever it is, and she left it like that, like, y'all, I'm so sorry, but that is so grimy. Like, that room was tore the hell up, and I just feel like if she's leaving rooms like that, like, that's not okay, that's not acceptable. But I don't know, y'all. Obviously this is all just speculation, this is all alleged, this is just, you know, stuff that's floating around out there on the internet. But I do have to specifically say this: why is it that Shawty Bae is always in this like messy type of drama? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy. Like, she goes from the house getting broken into, and then people saying like, oh, it was like an inside job, like she had to have known the person because they didn't take her stuff, and then her sister's calling her out, and then her sister's saying that she's lying about a family death just to get people like sympathizing for her. Do you know what I mean? She's always in super messy drama. And I actually did see a little brief portion of one of her lives recently, and she was talking about within that live, like, I'm so tired of people making drama videos about me and talking about me, like they're constantly bringing me up in drama, and it's like not even true. And I'm like, girl, you're literally at the center of like all these problems, so clearly there has to be some truth to it. Because I'm sorry, but you don't see other influencers having drama like this. Do you know what I mean? You don't see other, like, Tana Mojo's not out there like, oh my god, look how she's leaving her Airbnb, and like, look how she's, you know, doing, her house got broken into and it's an inside job type of thing, and then she's faking a death. You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear this other drama from other people. So I really do believe that there's no smoke without a fire. In my personal opinion, this is just my opinion. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.